I want to talk about action women for a minute here because there was a little bit of that in Atlantis. Teresa MC, Torri, how did you get your mindset for the episode "The Long Goodbye" when you were slinging yourself over balconies with the P90? Quite a tour de force in one episode. They really made you run the gamut.
Yeah, I loved it. I used to do a lot of we used to say straight to video B movies, action. So I did a few action films in my 20s in Toronto. And I really loved it. Like it's just fun. It's just I always had a bit of a tomboy in me, so I also always loved it. The thing with acting, when you're not acting, you're out of breath because you've been running. You're throwing a punch. You don't have to try to reach some emotional state or understand. You're just there responding to the stimuli around you. And there's something about physical work which does that in a really fun way. So yeah, that was super fun. And I was jealous of those guys who always got to go off each week and do some fun adventure. And I was sort of stuck doing admin in the office, doing the payroll. So it was nice to go, oh yeah, I get to get dirty and roll around and work with Bam Bam, who is amazing. Yeah, that was really fun.
There are fewer people I know who are cooler than he is. Bam Bam is an awesome human being. And now that he's directing now,
isn't he? I haven't seen him for years.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Oh yeah. Yes, he is.
He's found his world. I mean, he's always been in the right way, but he's found his niche.
He's a delight to work with. He's so passionate, so joyful. Really would just go. I mean, I remember at the time too, they weren't paying. They weren't willing to pay for us to do rehearsals on the weekend at the time.
Yes.
And he would just bring out, like, you just show up in the parks on the weekend and we just work the routine. And he just did it for the passion. And yeah, really, really impressive.
Rachel, did you know when you got this assignment that it would be as physically rigorous as it often was? Was that in the description?
No.
Or was that a byproduct of them watching you?
So yes, it was a byproduct of Bam Bam.
Wow.
Talking to Bam Bam, talking to James about my dance background. And he just thought maybe this is something that could stick. Speaking of sticks, no pun intended. And then he gave me the sticks. He gave me, the fighting sticks, and I know I did. And
it took me a minute to catch up.
I didn't plan it, so. But yeah, he gave me the sticks, and he gave me a simple routine, and I was so nervous and thrown by it because I danced.
Yeah.
So yes, I danced, and I did a ton of choreography and a lot of musical theater, but I'd never done stage combat, and I'd never done anything anything remotely close to stunt work. So I was quite nervous about it, and it wasn't part of Teyla's original description or any part of the audition. But I loved it. I really did, and I took to it. I took the sticks home, and I did the routine, the choreography about 100 times over with music, and then I realized how similar it was to dance. That it was just choreography, and I loved that aspect of Teyla. I loved it. Yeah.
It's amazing how that these characters are not created in a vacuum, Torri. I mean, they're watching your performance. They're watching who's relating to who. Those first few episodes are such an experiment to see what's working and what's not. And by the end, of even the first season, the courses can be a dramatically different bearing in the water from where you first started off with the character. Wherever your ship is being sailed.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, that's a testament to our writing staff, and that they were able to see that and make the characters malleable in that way, and be open to what we brought to the table as actors. So yeah.
What was it like switching from Rainbow to Jason. Rainbow is someone I'm very close with, and the character and cast shakeups, they happen. Is it just a part of the biz that's like this is just the way that it goes? What is it like to in a set where you are so dependent on one another day to day to get through it? What is it like switching out one of those personalities midstream for someone else? Is it just this is the journey of an actor and this is how it goes? Torri, can you speak at all to that? Because I know you guys were all fairly close.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is the life of the actor. I mean, I think we do know that we are dispensable. Like, I've been written out of many shows. I've been, bumped from number 3 to number 1 on shows because the lead got written out, and everything can happen. And it is jarring, though, even though that that's the case, and that they might do it because of personal reasons. They might do it because of ratings reasons. They might do it just to, shock something. They might do it. I mean, you have no control as an actor, especially in television. You have no control. You don't even choose which take that, is the one that you feel most honest about. But it is very jarring when it happens because, we are little gypsies, and every job is like the first day at a new school, and then you get to know the people, and you have this, and you're, especially if you're working not in your hometown, so your whole social life is this group of people, and when one energy leaves, it completely changes it. It's, an ingredient in a recipe, and it's going to completely change the flavor of the cake. Totally. And it's not about better or worse. It's just really, really different. Yeah, and it is always jarring. It was, I mean, I adore Rainbow. It was jarring when we lost him. And that's another reason why I love conventions, because we all get to see each other and go, oh, yeah, that energy. But then Jason is such a delight, and he's such a different energy. Like, you can't compare. There's no comparison at all. Again, going back to, it's just now it's going to be a different cake, and let's make the best of it. Everything goes back to food.
I love that analogy. Yes, let's bring it all back to food. It's true. Absolutely. Yeah, you simply can't compare. And I love both of them. And they're so different. And it was very sad to lose Rainbow. It was so sad to lose, because they're everybody. Everybody's wonderful, and I personally love everybody on Atlantis.
Thanks for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. You can find the full live stream shows on our YouTube channel, or visit dialthegate.com for the complete schedule. See you on the other side.